Okay, all right. All right, lights are on. Hello, everybody. I changed my shirt from the white shirt from before. Hey. Hi. This kills me. This always kills me. Lights are on. Hello, everybody. I changed my shirt from the white shirt. Okay. You can see the anguish and the pain. Anyway, I'm Lewis Schaffer. Star smile, star smile, star smile, star smile, and shine. Thank you. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the show. Alex is here. Gnome Hunter, girl from Mars. All the same broads and bums, and some. We'll always get some new ones. I hope. We gotta get new ones because you guys might die. You might die. We all might die. I might die. I'm old. I am old. Die. Nice shirt. It is a nice from Uniqlo. It's got that nice. Can you see the fabric? I don't know. You can see it. Can you see that? Can you see that kind of fabricy thing? It's not quite. It's like a knit, almost a knit. It's almost. I've got 3 of these shirts, exactly the same. I don't know why. I've got 3 of these shirts. No, no. I mean, I've been told, star, smile, and shine. That's what I have to do. I got to start from the beginning because I was told I come on the show and I'm all gloomy. Well, I am all gloomy because in my real world, I'm gloomy. I'm a really depressive person. Anyway, girl from Mars is here. Love people. Also, Doris loves me. I adore her, but she keeps getting me in bother. Bother. That's so weird. I gotta wash my hands. I got something on my finger. You just stay there. Don't go anywhere. Just stay there. Bringing ships from far away. Say brandy. Catch another round. Hello, people. Hello, everybody. Lewis Schaffer, huge star. Huge star. Can you see me here? I don't know. Maybe I'll change the light to go more this way. I don't know. Does this look all right? Do I look all right? Let me just see. Okay, I can see me here. Better here. Maybe it's better. It's better here. It's better here. What is this thing? What is this thing? This is measurements of something. I don't know what it's the measurements of. Okay. Okay, so that's what we've got right there. So everybody, welcome to the show. This is I think this is 47, maybe. 47. Yes, this is the 47th straight shows. We're just doing shows. We're doing shows until we have no audience or I'm a huge star. One of the two things is going to happen. We're going to have absolutely nobody. Nobody's going to watch, or I'm going to be a huge star, or maybe it'll be like this forever where we get 15, 20, 30 people here, and then, I mean, I don't know. This is a typical Lewis Schaffer performance where, Mandy, much better than Brandy Lewis. The song, why do you like Mandy better? It's gay. It's the gayest song. That's why I changed the name to Mandy. It's about being a man. Not that it's wrong to be gay, but Barry Manilow was gay. It was come out in 1974. I was 17 years old. How horrible is that to be 17 in 1974? That's 51 years ago. You can do the math yourself. That was months ago for me already. What did I miss? I missed the thing here. Anyway, episode 50 or so. One man and his fridge. Yes. Basically, I've done most of the shows in front of. Oh God, I hate the way I look here, and I don't know where the other glasses are. I don't know where they are. I should maybe find the other glasses. Yes. How is Brandy any less gay than Mandy? Because he's a man. He's me tooing her. He's saying, hey, I'll come and I'll visit. I'll come and I'll visit. I love you, but I'm not only in love with you. This is why it's less gay. It's saying to a woman, it's a different kind of gay. Maybe it is gay. Maybe I'm gay. Did you guys know that I'm 17% gay? So, I mean, I can't be the only one to talk about being gay because I'm not 100% gay. But I am 17% gay. And if Lucy wants to say that, why doesn't Lucy defend herself and say, why, Mandy, I gave and I cared without taking, and she sent me away. It's about a simp. That's it. I forgot what the lyrics were, but now I remember what it's about. Let's look up the lyrics from Mandy. You see how pumped up I am? Because I was told that I haven't been as energetic enough as I should be. But let's look up what the lyrics are from Mandy. Mandy lyrics, and you will see why I hate that song. It is so Mandy lyrics, Barry Manilow, gay. Okay, are you ready, everybody? Are you ready? Are you a simp? Yes, I am. I would be a simp. But I'm less of a simp now. Yes, I am, Gnome Hunter. I'm a simp. Hang on. Saying, I'll come and visit you, but you're not the only woman I love, is gay. Are you actually... No, I'm not saying it's gay. It's not gay. It's manly. It's... I know you girls don't appreciate this, but hold on a second. Let's see if we can find the lyrics here. Let's look at the lyrics of what the lyrics are. I remember all my life raining down as cold as ice, shadows of a man crying into the night. The night goes on, morning, just another day. Happy people pass my way. I never realized how happy you made me. Well, you came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away, oh Mandy. Well, you kissed me and stopped me from shaking, and I need you today. Okay? I'm standing on the edge of time. I've walked along when love was mine, caught up in a world of uphill climbing, the tears in my eyes, and nothing is rhyming. It's actually a very good song. My Mandy, well, you came and you gave without taking, but I sent you away. Well, you kissed me and stopped me from shaking, and I need you today, oh Mandy. Well, women hate that stuff. They hate that stuff. You kissed me and stopped me from shaking. Come on. It's the same lyrics, barely any lyrics. I don't know what you're saying about that song. The song is absolutely what that song is about a wimpy simpy guy. Love is really simpy. Mandy is very heterosexual, Lewis, because the ladies loved Barry Mann. That doesn't make it heterosexual. If you listen to it, it's what women want to believe. They want to believe that you can love them and they will love. How does the viewing look like this? This doesn't look right. Is everything? Can you hear me, everybody? No, that's fine. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Number one, does the screen look all right? I think I've got too much stuff going on up here. I'm gonna turn this off. Exit page. Okay. I mean, women think they want a guy to say, I love you, I can't live without you. And they kind of do, but they don't really. Dave Toby is here. You remind me of a Midnight Caller. Remember that show? Jack Killan. No, I don't remember that. Treat her like a celebrity and treat you like a fan. Never be a simp, says Warmelian. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. That's what I know now. I'm not saying you should never be mean to a woman. You should never be mean to a woman. But you sit there and you think, I'm going to give her what she wants. This is what she asked for. And it's never enough because women are impossible to please. I just had a bit of a panic there because I didn't know if I turned the microphone on. And when I go to the YouTube thing, hold on a second, let me let me full screen. What is this here? Full screen. Full screen. I'm going to the YouTube. Why is that like? Oh, that's a slight delay. There's a slight delay in the YouTube thing. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. I've already turned that off. I forgot. There's a whatchamacallit there. There's a okay. Yeah. It is just my stream that looks like is being transmitted from. I'm checking this right now. I'm trying to see why it is that way. Maybe I'll have to start it up again. Producer, how do I fix this thing? I don't know. Something's the matter. Can you see what this is? There's like some kind of weird delay going on. Let me check what this. How do I do it without turning the whole thing off? Never respect him. What do you think? Can anybody comment on this? It's laggy. Why is it laggy? Do you know why the stream can lag, Columbus? Okay, turn it off. I'm going to turn it off. Okay. I just turned it off. Is it lagging, everybody? Is it lagging? We're going to find out. I closed all the tabs. Can you see it? Is it lagging? Tell me if it's lagging. I need to know. I need to know how to get onto that screen that says the latency thing. Something is slowing down the stream, says Warmellian. The stream is fine, Lewis, says Joodles. Okay. Just say fine for you. She thinks the whole world. Did you turn it on? Okay. The producer says nothing's wrong. You are fine now, Lewis. Just don't push the machine too much. Thank you, Gnome. You're totally right. I need a new machine. This machine is a bit delayed. It's improved a lot when you close the tabs. Thank you, Warmellian. Warmellian. He only started simping when he knew he couldn't have her. Typical. That is true. Yes, that's true. If you know, that's true. You think, okay, the woman doesn't like me, so I'll give her something. The woman doesn't like me, I'll do her ironing. The woman doesn't like me. Thank you. And you know there we go. Sandeep is here. Sandeep. Hello, Sandy. How are you? Welcome to the show. Sign in to chat. All messages you send will appear publicly. I don't understand. I never saw that before. Welcome. Thank you for coming in to the show. I'm trying to bring a little bit more energy to this show. You're good. You're good. You're good. How is my friend? I was going to call him my. I'm not going to say that. How is my friend doing? My newly married friend doing, Mister. I'm not going to say. I spoke to him the other day. Are you on live chat? Mr. Cuff says. No, I'm not. I had to sign off, but it says sign into chat. I didn't know that I could sign in here. Cannot be performed inside. To interact with chat, you have to open the chat in a web browser. Okay. It says sign into chat because on the Streamlabs. I don't know who else uses Streamlabs. Alan Williams is here. Hello, Alan. Let's say hello to everybody. Who's beautiful girl from Mars is here. Mr. Cuff is here. Gnome is here. Let's see. Who else is here? We got everybody here. Not everybody, but enough people. Enough people. I mean, how many people can I flirt with? How many? Nice shirt. Thank you, Mr. Cuff says this. Warmellian. I'm just reading all the names. Lucy and Joodles. Good to see you. Good to see you. Does your 17% fluctuate? I get. I mean, like way more than 17%. I mean, it probably does, but not enough. It doesn't fluctuate enough. My son, not enough. Not enough. Not enough. I mean, I have a thing for women, and it's wrong, and I find it disgusting. Kermit is saying, I could cry to one of those songs. Do you know this? You know the song Brandy? You're a fine girl. What a good wife you will be. But my love, my lover, my lady, not you, is the sea. Come, that's it. That's what the song is. I could cry to that. Hang on. I'll come and visit you, but you're not the only woman I love. Is gay. That is not gay. But when you give everything, it's no, I don't know whether it's gay or not. I don't know. Mandy is very heterosexual, Lewis, says Lucy. Okay, we're back. Well, I don't know. I'm going back on the feed here. The worst song ever is Delilah. The narrative voice is such a wanker. I don't like narrative voice songs. I like songs that are personal songs about, someone is singing from their heart. Lewis is gender fluid. Way to go. I support you, Lewis. No, I'm not gender fluid. I just took a test and it said I was 17% gay. I don't even know what that means. You know, it just means the part of a man's body I like. Like, he's a killer. He's a killer. Yes, Cuffy, you can get an allowance from the government for. Can you? Can you get an allowance for being 17% gay? He's a killer. Okay, I don't know if that's true. So everyone's speaking to Joodles. So what I am saying is this. Anyway, so welcome to the show. Should we have a vote? Which song do you like better? Brandy, you're a fine girl. Do you guys know that song? Was that a hit in this country? Let's see if that was a hit. I'm gonna look on my phone. Thank you, Columbus, for that. Let's find out. You're a fine girl. You're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my lover, my life, my lover, my lady is the sea, and a sailor comes from another bay. It was released in 1972. It's soft rock. Um, by Looking Glass. I don't know where they were from. I've looked this up before. Isn't how many times do you look something up? I've gone to Wikipedia for this so many times. 17 minutes. Welcome to the show. What's the difference? What's the difference? Do we get any new people listening to this thing? Occasionally we do. But this is the 47th show. I should write this down. So in Canada, was not a hit in Britain. It didn't make the charts in Britain. In Canada, it was all right. Australia was number 10. South Africa, number 14. But nothing for the UK. Do you know that song, anybody? Year-end charts. In America, it was the 12th best song. 47 plus 177 is 14. I think it's 14 one 220. This is 220. 200. David Bowen is here. Well, I guess you are new. I'm Ollie. Hello, Ollie. How are you? How are you, Ollie? Welcome to the show. Which test do you hold? Are you 17% gay, Lewis? Sounds a bit of a gay test, says Seller. It's the IDR test. Are you gay? Take the test yourself. Take the test. Joodles, all good pieces of media have extensive intros to build up the atmosphere, of course. Well, I don't know if they do. They used to back in the day. They used to. Anyway, you don't know that song. You're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life. Now we're not moving at all. We're not. What's happening here? It's not moving at all. Columbus. The thing is dead. The camera's off. Why is the camera off? Why the camera's off? This is not good. It's unplugged. Why is it unplugged? Okay. Can you see me? There we go. Okay. I don't know what happened there. We lost the sound. Did you miss me? Did you see me? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Lorraine. Who is Lorraine? David Bowen. Is he Lorraine? Who is Lorraine? I missed this thing because the camera wasn't working. The camera wasn't working. Okay. Reading. I can't understand why he's not on prime time on the BBC. Maybe this should be on prime time on the BBC. It's a bit more interesting than Dave Toby is here. You remind me of the Midnight Caller. Okay, let's go back on track. Good to see you, David Toby. Thank you for returning. Thank you for the returning. I think I've lost my thread here. I'm in Lincoln, David, but I lived in Headingley for years, says David Bowen. Where is Headingley? I don't know where Headingley is. I was named Girl from Mars. I was named after a French song, apparently. I have not heard of myself. Well, you got Google. Why don't you check it out on the Google thing? Damn, you actually learned how to use it. I did. I figured it out. I will scream for my son, but he's not coming. Lewis, for FF's sake, Girl from Mars says, what did I do? What did I do? Starlink Lynch, it could be. I'm not on Starlink. There's something, the light is not as good as it could be. It's not good as it could be. Let's see what this is here. How is that? I'm going to check. That's a bit, well, that's maybe too bright. Is that too bright? I can't tell. Anyway, Ash is the only girl from Mars I know. Okay. David Bowen. Russ says, David Bowen, hi. What is it like in the UK? We're in the UK. Lewis, read Misty for me. That's another sad song. It's near Leeds. Okay, it's near Leeds Airport. Isn't Leeds Airport not near Leeds? Isn't it in between Leeds and some other place? You need to scroll up to Warmelian comment for this one. Okay, let's go up to Warmelian. If you write longer comments that say something, I probably might read them. That's actually the truth. I don't know why. I don't know. What did Warmelian say? I don't know what he said. How could you quantify homosexuality, says Noam. Some California graduate could probably answer that. Yeah, probably true. I don't know what Warmelian said. I thought of volunteering in the old folks' home, says Mr. Cuff. Just sit and chat and listen to them. Does doing this count? Well, I guess because I'm old enough to be old, considered old. A lot of people my age are dead. They're dead already. I don't want to die. I do not want to die. But you think to yourself, maybe I'm going to die. I'm 68 years old. Okay, what did you say? Why don't you rewrite that again, Warmelian? Just copy it and put it down below. Hi all. We are discussing songs. Robbie Williams, Come Undone. Always makes me a little emotional. I'll come undone. Okay. Why does it make you come undone? Mark the Rosian. Good to see you here. Mr. Cuff, it is the name my husband called me. He isn't here anymore. Yes, that's why the song affects me so much. Yes, the song. It's the song. Like I had a song with my wife. We had our song. I use it for every woman I'm with, but still, it's still our song. People my age are dead. Yes, that's true. 68 is the age of a dead person. Imagine having sex with somebody and have them die. That's horrible. That's another sad song. It's the Elites. That's a sad song if it says Alan Williams. You're right. I have no idea what we're discussing in the morning. Neither do I. I think Lucy wanted to discuss the difference between two songs. Brandy by Looking Glass, You're a Fine Girl, not the Brandy in this country, which I think was changed by Barry Manilow into Mandy in America. Have you heard that news that Bloods and Crips are at war again in Los Angeles? Well, you hope so. It means that things are returning to normal, maybe in LA. Joe will probably be joined. I'm not going to say who, but somebody had their phone almost taken out of their hands by a guy riding a bicycle in London. In London. Come on, London. Let's get going. Mark the Rosian. Speaking to Joodles, I'm throwing it to make it more interesting, huh? Okay, well, don't worry about that. We will make it more. I mean, this show, there's only a limit to how interesting this show could be, basically. Can you do me a favor? Can you press the YouTube button that says like and then subscribe? I mean, if you're new to the channel, David Bowen, I'm just classed as indifferent. About what are you indifferent to? About this show or about life itself? Where did Sandy go? Where did Sandy go? Okay. Great version. What is a great version? Disturbed Sound of Silence. Yes. Yes. Yes, that is really great. Yeah, and then yes. Well, that's what's his name? Paul Simon, who is far greater than people have given him credit for being. Yes. You tell them, Lewis. They turned London into Mogadishu. They turned Britain. Britain has been turned into Mogadishu, or worse, or worse. They've done or worse. Yes, they've done a bad job. But things are going to pick up. You know why things are going to get better? Because we've been praying. We're praying. We're praying to a God we may not believe in, but we're beginning to believe more and more. We're beginning to believe, and we're going to stick together. All of us together. Hey, Jedster's here. Could be nervous times in Otley. The river's prone to flooding. David Bowen. Yeah, well, there are rivers in Britain. There are lots of rivers, and it does rain. And what happens is they used to build people's homes on the top of the hills, and now they run out of space. They say, well, just build it down there. It hasn't flooded here in 20 years. And then it floods. Dreadful covers that. Absolutely dreadful. Sorry. What Girl from Mars? What are you saying? What song are you saying? Dreadful. Lucy Van Pelt. Tell us what song you think is dreadful. I like how he felt the need to tell London off. Laugh out loud. Yeah, it's not just a London thing. It's not a London thing. It always starts from London, but because London is basic. Disturbed is the best version of Sound of Silence. Well, I remember Sound of Silence, and I don't know if it's. I think Disturbed is a. Is it the best version? I don't know. If you have to pick one or two, I don't know. What would you pick? Which one would you pick? I don't know which one you would pick. Ozzy Osbourne. What about Ozzy Osbourne, Alex? What about it? What about it? What about it? Hold on, where this is. What about it? Let's get back on track. Oh my, what does that mean? I just realized. Oh my, what does that mean? I like the Lewis Schaffer Sound of Silence just before, can you hear me? Baby, can you hear? The music doesn't go with the lyrics. It's stupid. Brandy? Well, what are the lyrics? The lyrics are basically saying, here's a girl, she's in love with me, she wants me to stay, she wants me to give up sailoring. And he says, no, I don't want us to give up sailoring. I want to go around the world and sail. I mean, there's something about that song, Brandy's song. is 1972 was a bad, these were bad times for music. 67, 66, 66 was amazing. 65 was amazing. 67 was amazing. 68, getting 69, yeah. Trucker from Reno is here. And he wants to know about Fred Dibner. What do you want to know about Fred Dibner? He was totally involved in just tearing down all those smokestacks so unnecessarily and turning all those factories into housing estates. So I'm against it. Not Brandy Lewis. Lewis is talking about The Sound of Silence. Oh, I see. In the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. People whispering without speaking, people doing something else without doing something else. And the words of the prophet are written on the subway walls, something halls, and it's the sound of silence. Is that what you're talking about? Fred Dibner was a neighbor of mine, according to Kermit. And Bob Dylan does Let It Be Me way better than Elvis or the Everly Brothers. Yeah. But there's some people who like the original and some people who like the new one. And a lot of people didn't hear the new one. All those bird songs, all the Dylan bird songs that he did, it popularized them. It brought in tons and tons of money, I think. 1966 was a great year for English football. Eric Cantona was born. Okay, I actually laughed at that. That tells me a lot about football, that I know about football. I know that Judels is going to love that song. That's right. Yeah, I saw it. She came in there. She loved it. Neighbor, did you ever borrow a shovel of coal off of him? He was an old school guy. In 1966, they were entering the modern Britain, and they were tearing down things. They were disabling train lines. I'm against it, totally. I was reading about the Barbican. Or weren't we discussing the Barbican? We were. Please, God, someone is here to clip this. Was Fred Dibner arrested on 9/11? What, for blowing up stuff? Fresh Coconut is here. Hello. 1 to 2 years for mean tweets. Who got 1 to 2 years for mean tweets? Fresh Coconut. 1967, according to Noam, was a phenomenal year for Greece at least. Why? Because wasn't there the coup d'etat? Wasn't it? I saw that movie, Zed. Do you remember that? Stiff Little Fingers version of White Christmas. I'm not a big Stiff Little Fingers fan. I don't even know it. It wasn't made it. Okay, well, thank you, Judels, for explaining that to me. England new superstar football player Mohamed Mbongo is an exciting prospect for the World Cup. Yeah, well, that's what's happening to the country. That's what's happened. We didn't say anything, so what could we do? 66 was a great year for Scouse football. Liverpool League, Everton FA Cup, England World Cup. Yeah, I didn't know that, but that's really good. That's really good for that. What have they done since? Have they won it? How long a dark period were both of those teams in from 1966? He used a lot of coal to set fire under one side of the chimney. It assisted in the demolition. No, I didn't know that. Why would setting it on fire hurt it? It's a brick thing, Mr. Cuff. It's a brick. It shouldn't do that. He dies in 2004. He wasn't dead. No, he died in 2004. We're talking about Fred Dibner. I mean, I saw those programs. I was basically paying attention a little bit in 2004. Indeed, that was it, Lou. That was it. Indeed, that was it, Lewis. On the 21st of April that year, the phoenix rose from the ashes. Which phoenix? Oh, okay. What is the phoenix? Is that the coup or is that the military dictatorship? The funeral steam engines passed my house on the way to the cemetery. What a beautiful way to be buried. I remember seeing that. I was living in the country at the time. That was 21 years ago, says Kermit. Good point. Gnome Hunter, are you a follower of Arca's? Arca. What does that mean? What is Archaix? Girl from Mars, please explain. Strange place to ask for a date. The late Queen loved Fred Dibner. Yeah. I mean, worst queen ever. Worst, I mean, really. Really. She basically gave away the entire country and allowed Tony Blair to, and allow Enoch Powell to be demonized, and she spent more time worrying about the other. I'm not saying she was the worst. She was the worst queen. This king is pretty bad. He's giving away the entire country. I shouldn't talk like that. You're going to listen. People are going to listen to this and think, oh my God, can you believe he just said that? Can you believe he said that? That's what you're probably thinking. That's probably what you're thinking. Okay. Can we like this? Can we like people who are here? People who are coming in to say hello, Joodles, Gnome. Can you all check the like thing? Like, just check it. That's all you got to do. Be sure you do, and just tell me if you do. Thank Joodles, please. Joodles, please. Cellaire, which means fast. We've been over this, Lewis. Yanks don't like the Royals. We do. Simple as that. No, that is not true. I never complain. I never liked the Royals. But what these Royals are doing, they don't like you. They don't like white English people or even black English people. They don't care. They're globalist communists. This is what happens. You got to look at people and say, you're an enemy of the people, king. The king must be replaced. We need a new line in the intelligence service. Have so much dirt on this crowd, and they can't do anything. It's not the dirt. You know the dirt. Frankenstein. Was that you on GB News? Yes, that was me on GB News. Thank you, Frankenstein. But the Queen has a good personality. Personality goes a long way, the same as Jimmy Carter in the States. He had a good personality. He did. I voted for him. I voted for him in 1976. Can you believe that? You should never let an 18-year-old vote. Young people don't know. And I regret it. He had a nice personality. He was so much better than Ford or Nixon. But he was a communist. He was a communist. Royal don't allow politicians, Lewis. Politicians allow royals. No, we the people. I mean, I'm not talking. It's not my business to say bad things about these people. Because someone's gonna say, what the hell is this guy talking about the royal family? They don't like you. Do they like you? Tell me what they do to like you. And it's not that the king is a Muslim. The king hates English people. He's more worried about, he's not even worried about what's going on in Australia or Belize or the British places around the world. He does not care about that. He cares about the world. There is no world. There's only England. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Lewis, Liverpool, most successful club in the UK, has been successful since 1966 till now. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that is true. If it is most successful. It hasn't gone out of business. Is it building a new stadium? Who owns it? Everton, 5th in the league right now. That's good news for Everton. I like Everton. I feel bad for it. Has a bad name. It should be called Liverpool Everton team, so people know where it is. Everton. It's like it's like naming the London team Tottenham. What does that mean? I remember when I came to this country, I looked for the London team. There was no London team. They were just, there was no London team. Chelsea? What is Chelsea doesn't say London. Tottenham? West Ham? They should change the name of Crystal Palace to London South or to the London Palace. Liverpool gained some success in the 70s and 80s and last season. Well, what year is it now? 80s. That's at least 25 years ago. Nothing personal, Alan. I like Liverpool. I even like that guy Mo Salah. And I liked, what's his name? Pep, not Pep, the other guy. I would like to give you an answer, but I don't know what it is, laugh out loud. What is the, that's Gnome Hunter is talking. That's Gnome, Harry for King. Yeah, maybe. He'd fight for English people. He'd fight for the Angles, the Saxons, the Welsh, the Irish, the Celts, the Saxons and the Jutes who were living on this blessed green isle, the sept, whatever they call it. I like twice on different devices. Yes, I'm a creep. Mr. Cuff, I won't tell anybody thank you very much. Everybody does that. Fresh Coconut. Where are you from again, Fresh Coconut? But the Queen had a good personality. Yes. Yeah, you were right about that. I read your thing, but I didn't give you a shout out. That's a good point. But it's like with a guy. Yeah, he's got a good personality, but is he bringing home the bacon? That's what we need to. Are they doing something for this country? Are they doing something? RK says Rusty Woodpecker is in advanced research in chronological history of artificial intelligence. Jason Bresciers. I don't know. I never heard of that guy. I never heard of this. I never heard of this. I never heard of it. Russ, I don't do worrying. I was told as a kid, if there's something you can change things, do it. Don't worry. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. So don't worry. You know something? I'm a Jew and I don't believe in that shit. You move the fuck out. You make a stink. Whatever. You got to do something. You got to do something. That's how I was raised. We're paying attention to what's going on in Britain. The Queen was not looking after the country. She was sitting there drinking tea and oh, look how nice she is. But she needed to be screaming. And she didn't scream. Chaz should stick to talking to trees. He can't even talk to trees. He built that city in the middle of Dorset or wherever that is, right? That's where he built a city. Everton destroyed Knott's Forest today. Not pleased about it. Yeah, well, they got a big stadium. Are they building a bigger stadium? I don't know what their story is. Most of the big football teams trace their origins to churches. Well, most of everything traces their origins to churches. I would say, Andrew. Alan Williams, I'd rather watch Match of the Day. I'd rather watch this than Match of the Day for punditry. That was the only TV program I used to watch. I don't watch it anymore. I can't watch those. I can't watch it first. It's on the BBC. So I don't want them to think that I'm watching their stupid propaganda channel. You can watch it. I am from Wales, which is Labour run with awful NHS waiting lists. Well, you should be thankful there's an awful waiting list for the NHS. Fresh Coconut, how old are you? Are you fat? Mo Salah came out with a statement after the match night saying Arnie Slot has thrown him under the bus. What, for not putting him into 2 games in a row? Is that what happened? Is that what happened? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's always hard when you're top player. Alan Williams goes, Lewis, even Grok knows I'm an Everton fan. I mean, is that true? Is Arnie Slot bad? I don't know. I watched him for years, unsubbed, after I saw Dawn on TT. Iron Brush had posted a copy of things he's done recently. It's on YouTube. Can you please, Girl from Mars, can you please rewrite that and explain that to me? I don't know what that means. On TV, Chief Ironbush has posted. I watched him for years, Rusty. I've watched him for years. Anyway, well, thank you. Thank you for coming in, Fresh Coconut. I appreciate that. He's from Wales. The thing is, we've got to make ourselves healthy so you don't have to rely on the NHS. And the way you don't rely on the NHS is by eating meat and eggs, raw meat and eggs. But you know that from me. You know that. Lewis, today, Big Lock Tree has said, who is Big Lock Tree? Has said that the Bloods will take over LA. And then G Dog said it was the Crips will take over. And the beef has exploded. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a bit of a mess there. Look, somebody that I know almost got their phone taken away from him. But he protected himself. So let's be careful, everybody. Fark is Pablo Escobar in disguise, David. Lewis comes in. Lewis, if someone had to be king of the USA, who do you think it should be? We don't believe in that garbage, but you believe in somebody who loves America first. And we need somebody in this country who loves Britain first. F everybody else. F everybody else. Except maybe the Australians. Maybe someone needs to fight for... We have to fight for this country. I like rugby league. Thank you, David. Thank you, David. So I can just see what criteria you apply to the Blue Bloods. Well, they don't care about this country. I don't know if they do, but I mean, you've basically entrusted the Blue Bloods, but they don't care about this country. Diversity is bad at my work, and I drive bloody buses. Yes, I was there today. They were teaching a new guy how to drive a bus, and he was being screamed at, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good to watch. It was a bit scary. I'm 34, so young and overweight earlier this year, and my heart was always in pain. I cut out sugar, alcohol, takeaways, etc., and now I'm down to 14 stone. That's so good. I'm 6 feet, and my heart no longer hurts. This is a message to all of us here. Fresh coconut, and I thank you for that. Thank you, Fresh Coconut. Cut out all the sugar. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not successful at it, but I'm trying to do it. And and 14 stone is good if you're 6 feet. It is good. I weigh 12 stone, and I am 5'10", maybe 6.5, 12.5 stone. Frankenstein said, I had a mate. Where are you from, Frankenstein? I had a mate who has a condition called eye wallow cum, and the NHS refused to treat it on the waiting list. Do you know anything about it? Eyes will come. Is that a joke? Is that a joke? Remember, I don't know. We have to make sure. You're new to the stream. These are the friendliest, nicest people in the world. Cool, Joodles, McCuff, Mr. Cuff, Russ, Selaire, nicest people in the world. But you've got to make sure. Well, we're watching you. That's all I'm saying. We're watching you. Thumbs up from Mr. Cuff. I don't know what it means. Do not talk mean to this man about carbs. But that's great to hear. No, I've been eating more and more carbs, and I think it's really unhealthy. It's unhealthy. It's unhealthy. Frank, tell your mate to speak with Islavan Vainal. I can't say anything in the CSB. Oh, is he ghost? Is he ghost? I can't check. I'm gonna turn on my YouTube thing and see if I've got better reception. Okay, I'm turning it on. I don't know why people want to try to mess up the Lewis Schaffer show. You can't mess it up. It's just content. You can't mess up the Lewis Schaffer show. But that doesn't mean it's good. It doesn't mean it's good. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to go onto YouTube, and we hope this thing works. Okay, we got a lot of people watching. Everybody, can we take a moment right now and press the like thing and maybe subscribe? There's the Jedsters here. Jedsters here, and Alex is here, and Girl from Mars, and Lilith. Was she here? Who knows? I mean, Who knows? We got 24 people watching, and we've got 14 people liking. Everybody take a moment. Mr. Cuff, did you like the stream? Alex, did you like it? David Bowen, did you like it? You got to press the thumbs up. Okay? It's like ratting out communists from Hollywood. What is like ratting out? Should I don't know if Kermit is here. Should I unfriend? Should I unfollow? Not fresh coconuts. Frankenstein. Should I unfollow him? Well, he doesn't have a picture of himself, so I'm going to unfollow him. I'm going to hide user on this channel. Put user in a timeout. Should I hide him? Should I hide him? Lewis, I adore you. You make me forget I am nuts. Thank you very much. Well, I adore you, girl from Mars. And I really adore you. I adore you. And I love that you say you adore me. Especially at night when it's really nice. Girl from Mars. It's a comparison thing. You see Lewis and realize you're actually quite sane. That's what people have said about me. Yeah, what does it matter? I think, whether I'm sane or not, yeah, if it makes you feel better, that's what we're doing. You can all see how insane I am. I don't mind being thought of as being insane. I don't mind that at all. I'm insane. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I'm insane. Do you see how many times he tried to land that joke before it ever did, Shanks? Joodles is talking about. Who are you talking about? Okay, we can all see it. I think we should have a totally free speech platform. Just saying. We do. You can say whatever you want to say, but you have to be honest about who you are. And you've got to create some trust in us. You can say whoever you want to say, whatever you want to say. I'm trying to say whatever I want to say. Andrew, you don't think genitals? You don't think this is it is a relatively free speech platform. Thanks, McCuff. I'm determined. I noticed no one else was loving Lewis tonight. Thank you, girl from Mars. I didn't feel unloved. I'm just sitting there. The problem is I don't know. You get a new person joining, right? There you go. You've put on 2 pounds in a month, girl from Mars. Thank you very much. Thank you, Lord, for giving girl from Mars the strength to eat more. Eat the red raw meat. The point is, it's when you're looking at a new person and like you're thinking, is he someone who's going to disrupt the stream? Is he there to disrupt the stream? I want to talk to normal people, or not even normal people. At least hope they're normal. And I know you're not normal. I know you think, oh, Lewis is crazy, but I'm not. But you're crazy. You know what I mean? Everybody is. Joe is here. He sends lots of love to Lewis. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Mr. Cuff. Claire is also the same. She does send love. Claire is, but she's not here tonight. She's not here at this moment. So there you go. Brilliant. Already started withdrawal symptoms. His final is tomorrow. Okay. Who will win? Who will win? To everyone in the chat, who do you think will win? G-Dog of the Bloods or Big Lock of the Crips? That's what, yeah. Who is a child? Who are you talking about as a child? Yeah, I'm a child. I need a lot of love, Joodles. Is that wrong to say? I need a lot of love. I mean, we live in dangerous times. I'm going through a dangerous phase in my life. Yeah, I need a lot of love. I think I'm crazier than Lewis, Allen Williams says. My X feed is almost designed to drive people away. Well, in a way, so is mine. I put pictures of me eating raw meat. I'm eating raw meat, and people are very unhappy when they see that. And they unfriend me. been stuck at 1,300 Twitter followers. Oh, here's the Twitter. Can you sign up for Lewis Schaffer Twitter? Have you heard of the 6'7" trend where kids are getting in trouble at school for saying 6'7", but nobody, not even the kids, knows what it means? So where did it come from? What does it mean? What does it mean? Well, kids have always said stuff we don't know what it means. What does it mean? Should I look it up? I'll look it up, but I'm not going to show anybody. I'm not going to show anybody. I'm going to look it up. Or don't tell me here. Don't tell me here. 6'7" trend meaning. Generation. It means that essentially means nothing specific. Its humor and function come from being an inside joke. Originated in 1924, spread through social media. The phrase come over trap bill doof by Philadelphia rapper. Lyric is repeated. Rapper. Okay. 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 It doesn't mean anything, but that could be what AI is saying. Meaningless is a point. Brain rot is a brain rot phenomena, which refers to digital media considering to be of poor quality. Is so widespread. Is the word of the year, dictionary.com. Its persistent disruptive use has led some schools and teachers to ban the phrase. It's a meme. Let's see what Wikipedia says, even though they are lying, horrible people. 6'7", 67, 6'7" is an internet meme that emerges. It's been there. It just shows with adults. You know what it shows? It shows that adults can go crazy. Can go crazy. It doesn't mean anything. And even if you say it doesn't mean anything, adults are always finding problems with what the kids are doing. I would like to apply to be an executioner on Lewis Schaffer's show. Where do I apply? Well, we're good. We've got Kermit, and he's good, and Joodles is good. We've got, and me, and I'm good. And we don't have much, we don't need anybody to be executed. We don't need anybody to be executed. I think we've got enough. Kermit is amazing. And you are amazing, the fact that you're here. That you are here. I've just done what Joodles wants me to do. You know, I've just done it. I have never heard of that 6'7" thing. No, Lewis, I'm not saying you're a child. I'm answering Alex. Okay, well, we got to work on the communication better because I thought you meant me. It doesn't bother me that you say that because I am a child. Aren't we all children? And especially to you. You are like the adult in my room. I send love to everyone, not just Lewis. You know it. Well, I don't want you to send love to anybody else but me. Joe, please. Stormer got into trouble for it with the teacher. What did he get into trouble for? Fresh? Yes, Fresh Company. Stormer thought it was really cool doing it in a classroom, and then the teacher told him off. Well, maybe it gets on the teacher's nerves, and maybe that's right to ban it. I think it might be right to ban it if it gets on the teacher's nerves. I would like to. Okay, maybe it is. It's bad. It's bad to do that. Okay. Guess you don't need to ask anyone anymore, Alan. No, don't. Is literally got no meaning, and that's the point. It's the most pointless memes ever. Cultural death at its finest. The problem is we need our kids to know that there are important things going on. Not that there's, I mean, I've been through times when it's like so breathtakingly dull. Like when I was at uni, it was pretty dull because the Vietnam War was over. And then we had Jimmy Carter as president, and it was just like, oh my God, I used to sing that song. The song, and I'm so bored with the USA. I'm so bored with the, because it was like a boring time. You know, whatever. I thought I'd look for any, what about Elvis Costello's song? I thought I'd look for any formal forms before resorting to blatant nepotism. You speak, what, I don't understand nepotism. Who are you asking? Are you asking your dad for work or something? Are you a fan of Sargon or Carl Benjamin and his very famous Loaders? Am I a fan? I've watched only a few of his episodes. I like him. Do I dislike him? I like him. Has he called me? No. Should I call him and say, hey, can you give me a spot? You know, can you give me a spot? I don't know. I'm waiting to be called. This is the key to failure in the world. I'm waiting to be called. Lewis, breaking news on Compton 5 News. G-Dog is trapped fully packed. I don't know what this is all about. I don't know. I don't know what it's about, Russ. 1974. Is Gnome C3? Could be. He's my youngest child. If he's only 19, I got a 22-year-old and a 24-year-old. Conscription is right around the corner. Yeah, they're going to make me fight for the police state that we're living in right now. Not me. They're going to make my kids fight for it. You know? I don't know. Is that true? Producer, is there going to be conscription in this country? Can you not? He's in a bad mood. He's in a bad mood. No, in my laughing opinion, Gnome says, nepotism can also include friends and acquaintances. No, that's life. Life is business. Your friends and your family helping to get you a job is not nepotism. It's who you know, and that's how we become successful in this world, by making friends. Let's make friends. We're all making friends here, I think. I'm so sorry, Gnome, but it is what it is now. I don't know what you're talking about either. Joodles is laughing at Cuffy as Mr. Cuff. She's like an Australian. She's always got like a nickname for somebody. A nickname. What is my nickname? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Alex. Maybe not conscription, but something similar should happen, as there's like 1 million 13 to 30-year-olds sitting at home. Who are we going to fight for? Would we fight for these people? These horrible, horrible people? Should we go to die in the Ukraine for these horrible... I say no. Rumble allows free speech, but it's not very user-friendly, and videos get deleted after 30 days as Rumble doesn't want to pay for the hard drive space. I mean... Have you been stopped? Yeah, I mean, we have talked almost openly. Almost. It's not free speech here, but it's almost free speech. But do you know where I'm coming from? I hope you do. I know where you're coming from. I hope I do. David Bowen has a nickname at work. Have you subscribed to the channel so you can find out when we're on again? A network is different from nepotistic practices, Lewis. Otherwise, we wouldn't have the word to separate meaning. Yeah, nepotism is family. It's family. It's not because you're at some other job and they saw you do a good job and they're recommending you. At least I don't think so. The Army is always recruiting, but they have taken away so much military infrastructure, they cannot sustain excessive numbers or volunteers even. I believe that's probably true, yes. Yes, community care could be alternative to military service. That's acceptable. No, this country needs to create an environment where people want to work. They want to work. They want to fight for their country. They want to come up with ideas like America. But there's something dead about the leftists. Look what happened in leftist countries. Name a successful communist country, and don't say Denmark is communist or Sweden even. Don't say that. Jedster is here. It's not limited to family, but it's usually about one's close circle. It might be used that way today, but I don't think that's the case. We're going to Google that. We're going to Google that. Is nepotism... Oh, damn. Don't go anywhere. Let me just copy that. I'm going to see if that's the case. Is widely defined as favoring both relatives and close friends associated in professional context. All right, I apologize. You changed the words, and now it's useless. Strictly, it refers to family members, including those related to by marriage. Okay? But I think that's wrong that you change the meaning of the words and stuff like that. Don't you agree? I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong. Imagine Green Party in power. There would be no army. There'd be nothing. The country would be dead if the Green Power. You see that guy, whatever that guy, he's horrible, the ugly Jewish guy. My nickname is Poppet. Is Poppet. Poppet, that sounds sweet. Poppet. Come here, Poppet. Wow, you look beautiful today, Poppet. Wow, you are beautiful today. Wow, that's a really pretty dress, Poppet. Has anyone checked if MC Scott's still breathing? Not seen him for a few days. Yeah, where has he been? Where's he been? Remember, we've been doing this for 224 shows. That's so many shows. That's so many shows. And when you have this many shows, I don't know. Hypnotism and taking drugs, maybe. Possibly it's true. On a bet, whatever. Let's hope he's right. Do I need to say a prayer for him? What do you think? Should I say a prayer that he comes back, that he's okay? I think I might need to. Alex says, they would use the Royal Navy boats to pick up migrants from France and bring them home and call it a safe route. Exactly, they would do that. That's exactly what they would do. They would do this. This is show stream 47, night stream, prayer for MC Scott. Okay. The British, that's what the British Army couldn't fill Old Trafford, although to be fair, neither could Man United if they go the way they are. Yeah, Zach Polanski. I can't look at that guy. You're right, Lucy. He's horrible. Oh my God. He's like he's gay. Well, not that gay is wrong, but he's like ugly. If you're going to be gay, be at least good looking. That's what I say. That's why I'm good looking, because if I'm 17% gay, well, the good looking bit. Is there a record for continuous daily live stream? Can't be far off. Could be. I don't know. We've done 177 days. That's a lot of days. That's a lot of days. Thank you for even mentioning that, Cellaire. What did Alan say that was misbehaving? Oh, about Manchester United. I mean, you'll always have Northern Ireland. There'll always be big fans up there because back in 1966, some guy from Northern Ireland was accepted by both sides. By both sides. I don't know. That's not true, Russ. People care, but the problem is people don't care. That's the problem. But I do care. We do care. And then what's his name died. Our friend died. Whatever. People die. These are people who died. They were all my friends, and they died. I don't know what we got to do. We've got to be more memorable. We got to put our picture in the stream so that people know who we are. That's the way you make friends. Is I don't know. People care. The problem is people don't care, Mr. Cuff. You're right. They care. They don't care. They got their own problems. Don't we have our own problems? We have our own problems. These streams are getting better and better, and I don't know whether it's me and my mood is improved with by saying smile, shine. I'm a star. And maybe you're doing that too. Maybe you're thinking, you're gonna, Simon Arnold, he's dead, yeah. How sad is that, Joodles? How absolutely sad. Everybody, we got to be careful. One day I'm going to die. What happened to Lewis Schaffer? He's dead. He's dead. He set a record for live streams. And at the end, there was only one person there. One person there. I mean, yeah. So there you go. We got how many? Let's see how many people are watching the stream now. It's almost a record. 26 people watching the stream. That's really great. How many people have liked the stream? Make sure we all go there and like it. Have you, Alex, Russ, have you liked it? Lucy. Nate, did Nate die too? No. I mean, really. And I'm bad because I don't know. Because I try to give the impression that I care. I'm saying that in a joking way, but I try to give the impression that I'm like involved. David Bowen, Jedster, did you like the thing? Did you like the thing? Can we like this stream? Can we subscribe? And most important, can we like it? Also, if you haven't made a contribution in the past couple of weeks, can you make a contribution to keep the stream going? You know what I mean? To keep it going. Go to Ko-fi, Kof-I, Ko-fi. And it's / Lewis Schaffer. Lewis Schaffer, there it is right there. / Lewis Schaffer. And then I saw a hypnotist last year, says a girl from Mars. Last session was real scary. I still remember what I saw. A freaked psychotherapist right out. She's never seen it happen before. Okay, what is that? Here's the point. So subscribe, go to Ko-fi, Ko-fi, ko-.com / Lewis Schaffer, or go to Patreon / Lewis Schaffer, or go to PayPal / Lewis Schaffer. Make sure you're all signed up for Discord. How about signing up for Discord? Okay. Discord. So we can talk to each other on Discord. Or you can tweet me and I'll read your message, generally speaking, on Twitter, on X. Why not do that? Russ, are you drunk? It was kidneys. Simon Arnold is dead. He is dead. He's dead, and he was sad that he couldn't come back and he just died like that. He was waiting for his kidney donation. I have kidney disease too. I don't even know what my kidneys are operating at, but they're in the category 3. They were, maybe they're category 2, stage 2 kidney disease. That's why we got to take care of our kidneys. That's why we can't kill ourselves. We can't drink. We can't have a high carb diet. Girl from Mars, she'll tell us when it's the right time to tell us. But don't tell us if it's too extreme, don't tell us. I would never ask you to do that. Give Doris a hug. Doris is the nice dog. Big dog, 57 kilograms. I don't drink anymore, but I'm upset about the blood in the Crips. I'm upset that LA isn't the LA. I haven't been in LA in a long time. a long time. Your kidneys are in better shape than your brain. Maybe you're right, because I don't, I didn't, Alan Partridge. I'm trying to remember the name of Alan Partridge. You put on a pair of pants. Wow, rest in peace. How old was he? How old was Simon? I forget how old he was. But I mean, that's the problem with meeting new people and making friends and whatever. He was 57. That's young Steve Coogan, exactly. I couldn't remember. Alan Partridge is Steve Coogan. I don't know. I'm having these problems. I hope I don't seem like I'm an idiot right now. Basically. Russ, what does that mean, Lucy Van Pelt? I don't understand meme. And Lucy speaks in memes. Thumbs up to Girl from Mars. We're with you, Girl from Mars. I mean, I'm just so happy that you people have joined this, whatever it is, have come here. Have been nice to me, have listened to me listening to you. I'm so happy you're here. I now have a drink every time I talk to Grok. I have a drink every time I talk to Grok. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Alan Williams? Let's all try not to drink. But I mean, that's why I'm reading this book. I'm reading this book. And has it helped me? I'm not sure. But it makes you think about anything that you're working on. I just looked up at the telly and looking well tonight. Thank you, Joodles. I've got stage 3B, chronic liver failure. Lewis, can you see Doris is big by my new photo? Let me see. I can't really see it on, let me see if I've got it over here. I can't see the picture at all. I can't see any of the pictures. Hello, Carnegie. How are you doing? What are you doing? You're cooking? Okay, he's going to bed. Comes into the studio here. I should put a warning light. I took the door away from here. Is there something you don't suffer from, Lewis? Well, a lot of the things I don't suffer from anymore, but the damage was done. I don't have athlete's foot anymore. My hands aren't swollen. They look lovely. I don't have any sebaceous cysts. I don't know. I don't. Who asked that question? I'm going to hunt her down. I can't see you, Girl from Mars. No, asked that question. I had all the problems. You're 19 years old. You can't imagine it happening to you. But it happened to me. You wake up one day and you can't breathe. You've got your face is falling off with dandruff. I don't have any dandruff. There's no dandruff anymore. And I don't wash my hair, so yeah, Carnegie is here. He came in. I suffer from everything. Yes, I do. I'm a Jew. Yeah, I suffer. I feel your pain in this country. I feel everybody, and people say to me, you've got no sympathy, you've got no empathy, which is a totally untrue thing. It's painful. It's painful. I mean, I want to care for people, and I care too much. I care too much, I think. Okay. Do you get that impression that I care too much? Probably not, but I do care about this country. I care about this country. So there we go. Ruben, that's so funny. What is so funny? I suffer from everything. I do suffer. I don't even know, I suffer from me talking to you and thinking you'd find this interesting. I should be way more confident. I'm confident. Mm-hmm. I used to work with Steve Coogan's brother Kevin in a care home. His other brother Brendan also would work there and was in the Mock Turtles. In the Mock Turtles. Is that a band, the Mock Turtles? Alan Williams says, Alan Joe says, hey, Andy, I am a late hello. I was late here. Okay. I will get a photo of us together. Well, you could post it on, you could send it to me on Discord, or you could send it to me on Twitter, or you could post it on Discord for everyone to see. Very confident, but you don't have to. Very confident, I must say. I couldn't get in front of a camera. Yeah, I mean, in some ways, I'm very confident. In other ways, I'm a sniveling simp, begging people to send me pictures that tell me they love me to please listen. I think that's what we all are. We're confident in some ways, and we're wretched wrecks in other ways. Wretched wrecks. Breaking news. Breaking news. G-Dog has just announced he was bumping and grinding with big... I don't understand what that means. I don't understand what that means. But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't know. I'm saying, I mean, and this show, I mean, we've had good numbers on this show. Really good numbers. From what I can tell, we've had basically 26 people the entire show. Like a level number, and that's really great. I mean, is it, you know, we've got 23 million people following this. 23 million, but only 26. Yeah, we started the show back in hold on one second. Back at say at 10:45 we had 25, and at 11 we had 26, and at 11:15 23, and at 29 we hit the top number. At 11:30 we hit 29, and now we're up. We were just 2 minutes ago we hit 27. You need a hug, Lewis, because I need one also. Well, I'll give you a hug. I'll give you a hug. If any of you people need a hug, I'll give you a hug. I'll give you a hug. I'll give you a hug. Girl from Mars, I'll give you a hug. No, Hunter, I'll give you all a hug. It was 10:47 before you said welcome. Is that true? Well, why? Because I speak. Didn't you know the show was there? You know, this is the show. I could, you know, people who don't know me, they're probably tuning in and thinking this thing. Or people who don't know you. It takes a while for people to get used to what's going on here, maybe watching. My head has been killing me for the past 3 days, but oddly enough, this doesn't make it any worse. Yeah, it's diversion. It's diversion. You are, Lewis. You make me smile. Lucy, what is Lucy saying? Is that on Strictly, Russ? Russ is saying, not sure, Joodles, but G-Dog has a slick down, but Big Lock Trey has a stride down, so it's difficult. That's what I realize. I realize a lot of us need a hug. We need a hug. And just say, listen, just give me a hug and not make a big deal about it. That's, you know, like a fine. You're a good wife, but my lover. Actually, he was married to the woman, and then that's an old school thing for the guy to leave him. Strictly cap busting, says Russ. Lewis Schaffer, Uncooked. It won't make your migraine worse. Well, it's a compliment. It's a compliment. And you know, it's diversionary. And if you miss one, you could listen to it again, or you could listen to it twice. 23 years, so can't miss one. Yeah, well, that's what this show is. It's a long ordeal thing. It's a long ordeal. Lucy's laughing at Russ. That's lovely, Lucy. That's lovely, lovely Lucy. Lovely, lovely Lucy. Okay, we're wrapping up our show. Do you want me to say a prayer? If you want me to say a prayer for you personally, or for us English people, Anglo-Saxons, Scots, Irish, Celts, Picts, Normans, um, Kentish people, Anglians, did I mention that already? Cumbrians, Northumberlands, Northern Irish people. I'll say a prayer for all of us. It's a long ordeal. Yeah, it's like maybe you can go to sleep to it. How about that? We can go to sleep to it. One thing I learned is that social interaction is vital to humans. And when you're alone, you're apostrophe RE, you're alone. Red flag when you see YOUR, red flag, you're alone. You are alone, not talking to people. You get mental health issues. Like me, I think I'm better now than I was when I started this thing. Do you think I am? I think I am. I think a lot of you people are better too. You're more I'm not you're more interesting, but you I don't even know if you're crazy at the start, but I was crazy at the start. You can, if you wish, free speech and all that, but I won't listen to it, says Andrew Rubin. Prayer. You don't have to listen to it. Maybe we'll make a non-denominational prayer. How about a prayer that I don't mention God? Andrew Rubin. Could I do that? Will you listen to that? He would make a good diplomat with the amount of, as he says, laugh out loud. Okay, meet you around the bike shed, Rubes. Okay, we're all getting a hug. Judas is going to give Rubes a hug. Here's what I say to you. Here's what I say to you. Okay? I say this to you. I'm going to say can I say a prayer that doesn't mention God? Can I say something not even spiritual, but it's about putting a thought in our head. Dear group members, das Puppenfarten, says no. Yeah, it might not be hot. It might be hot shit. I'm going to say this, dear all of us, we live in a time of social degradation where we're not out there meeting enough people. We're not talking to enough people. We're not making enough friends, enough new friends. Our families are split across the world. And we're not connecting. And connecting is the most important thing we can do. I'm not praying to you. I'm not praying. I'm just saying, I promise, or I hope that we can use this time. I'm praying for myself that we can use this time to come closer to other people, to make a step in the right direction towards being social with other people. Is that okay? Lewis, can you please pray for the poor trans people who are persecuted every day? Pray for me, laugh out loud. I'm going to withstand it. Okay. That was my prayer. Did I mention God in it? No, I did not mention God. The prayers, Girl from Mars likes the prayer. I like the prayer. It makes us feel that we're doing something. I appreciate you guys. That's what I'm saying. And this has been a fantastic show. Can all of you, I'm going to mention your names. Whoops. I'm going to mention your names. The top fans. Gnome was the top person. Joodles came in second. Lucy came in third. A top poster. Thank you. Make sure, if I may state your name, just make sure that you've pressed the like button. Celera Ordex, Alan Williams, Girl from Mars, hug to you. Alex, the Jedster at 8, very good. Mr. Cuff, Russ, fantastic. Kermit, Andrew Rubin, trucker from Reno, thank you, thank you, thank you. Fresh Coconut, thank you for joining in with this. I do appreciate that. If you can press the like, I appreciate it. Warmellion, Shanks beefsteak or Shanks in the building. Mark the Rosian, David Bowen, who is somebody new, so thank you for joining us. Sandeep, my friend Sandeep, thank you for, yeah. Rusty Woodpecker, I didn't even see your name mentioned. I'm sorry. Dave Toby, who's also new. He's 22. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for coming in. If I don't mention your name, say, hey, what about me? Alan Williams, Andrew Rubin. I don't know if I've probably mentioned your name already. I'm saying it twice. Okay, there we go. Mr. Cuff. I mean, I probably mentioned all your names already. Celera at Ordex. Fantastic. Fantastic people. All good. Remember, like the stream, subscribe to the stream. Join us on Discord. Join us on Twitter at Lewis Schaffer on X. I appreciate it. Okay. Keith, more than conquers. Thank you. As a Canadian, sorry for showing up late. All right. Well, we'll see it. We'll see you tomorrow, Keith. There's always tomorrow. We've done 224 of these, and we're not stopping yet. Okay. Go to Discord if you want to talk to somebody, Keith. Where in Canada are you from again? Maybe he's falling asleep. Maybe Kermit's falling asleep. He's done so much for this stream. Shanks has done so much for this stream. You've done a lot for this stream. Joodles. Okay? From Ontario. Ontario. Give me a land of lakes and a land of snow. And we will build Ontario. Ontario. From London, Canada. Yes, London, Canada. What time is it there? It's 5 hours. Is it 7? Is it almost 7 o'clock there? Is it 7 o'clock? So God bless Canada. Let's pray for Canada. Thank you, everybody. This has been a great stream. This is one of our best streams ever, and you've been amazing. And I love you. At 7 p.m. I love you. We'll see you tomorrow, Keith. Okay? We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Thank you, Gnome Hunter, and everybody. If you can, swing over and like and subscribe. It's free. It doesn't cost a thing. It only means you're going to know about the stream. It only means we're going to tell people that we're doing it. Okay. Okay, yeah. Well, you know what, Girl from Mars? If somebody gives you the shingles, tell Kermit or tell me, and I'll look into it. Okay. Okay, there we go. We're saying goodbye. Goodbye, Lucy. If I haven't mentioned your name, I'm going to keep this on for 2 minutes more. I'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow at 5. I love you. Russ, Russ, thank you for listening, Russ. Russ, thank you for listening. Thank you for the jokes. Thank you for participating. Thank you.